Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's boy FearMelly here, and we're on a live channel, reacting to another video. It's a cinch. Why Jason will see a GTA 6 story might be Rockstar's darkest yet. Let's get right into it.
What's up, everyone? So let's talk about the story. When you think of Grand Theft Auto 5, what's the story that you remember? Is it Michael, the washed up criminal in therapy, miserable in his witness protection mansion? Is it Franklin, the young, ambitious repo man who just wants to get out of the hood? Or is it Trevor, the human hand grenade who just wants to watch the world burn down in front of him? Now think about this. When you were playing as Michael, did you really care about what Franklin was doing? When you were forced to do yoga, did you wish you were just blowing something up with Trevor? Be honest. How many of you just used the character switching as a fast travel system? Grand Theft Auto 5's story was an incredible achievement in scope. 3 protagonists, 3 interlocking lives. It was ambitious, but it was also so fragmented. It was 3 separate 20-hour
Mm,
stories running in parallel, colliding every now and then for a big heist, but never ever converging into one single powerful emotional core. It was broad, but it wasn't
yeah,
always deep. For years now, Rockstar has been trying to crack this code. How do you tell a cinematic, emotionally resonant story in a world where the player can stop everything to go bowling or steal a fighter jet? Grand Theft Auto 4 gave us Nico Bellic, one of the deepest protagonists in gaming history. His story was a dark, gritty, and heartbreaking critique of the American dream, but it was so serious all the time that it felt weird when you did normal GTA stuff. You'd be in the middle of this tragic story, and then you'd suddenly go on a rocket launcher rampage. The serious story and the crazy gameplay just didn't really match up. And Grand Theft Auto 5 kind of swung the
mm,
other way. It was sunny, satirical, and just pure chaotic fun. But with its story split 3 ways, it always kind of kept you at a distance. You never really got that deep connection. I liked Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, but I never loved
yeah,
any of them. Not in the way I loved Arthur Morgan. And that is the key. In our last 2 videos, we've covered the world and the future of Grand Theft Auto 6. We talked about the world being this perfect grand convergence, the epic scale and RPG freedom of San Andreas, fused with the insane grounded detail of Red Dead Redemption 2. And if you missed either of those 2 videos, I'm going to post a link in the comments below to the playlist of GTA 6 news, as well as a link at the end of the video. Thanks for all the love and support on the last couple of videos. It's been insane. You guys have been letting me know in the comments that you really enjoy the content. Let me know down below what you guys would like to see more of. And don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want to find your way back for more GTA 6 content. But today, as I alluded to in my last video, today we talk about the one thing that holds it all together, the glue in the heart. We're going to take a deep dive on Lucia and Jason. Because
yeah,
Rockstar
'cause they
isn't
look
making
like a
GTA 5 Part
couple.
2, they are taking that deep look.
Like, I think we're gonna be, like, it's gonna be more, like, bonding, like, really. So, like, it is, like, it could really get hella
Emotional
dark.
character.
Like, I always been saying, like, I literally always say this. Lucia betrayed Jason. Like I just always been saying that. And like if we know it, like it is gonna be pretty dark if they do get so close and then like if it forces us to betray and that's like crazy, but if we get the option to pick, I don't know. I would keep both of them alive. I'm
First
saying, but
way of
I don't know.
storytelling that made Red
We
Dead
just gotta
Redemption
see how the
2 a
story go,
masterpiece.
man.
And they are dropping it right into the neon soaked, alligator filled chaos of a modern day Leonida. This is the story of a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. And based on the facts from the research and the leaks, it's not just a story about crime, it's a story about one single, simple, and fragile word:
Trust?
Trust.
trust. And I have a theory on this, and it's one that's been staring us all in the face. This is a story of trust, going to end in the biggest betrayal Grand Theft Auto history. All
Oh
right,
my
let's start with
God.
Lucia. This is a massive moment, a female protagonist in Grand Theft Auto video, and the internet, of course, has been very predictable about this. But what the leaks and the official research show is that Rockstar is not going woke. They are doing what they've always done, writing a compelling character who is a product of their broken, satirical, criminal world. Lucia isn't just a woman in GTA. She's a criminal, a seasoned, desperate, and incredibly smart one. Let's look at the facts.
Yeah.
First, her story begins where most GTA stories end: prison. The very first shot we see of her in a trailer is in a prison
I mean, do
uniform
we
in
know
the
if
Leon.
this how it starts though? Like, I mean, most likely though. Most likely. But I think we're gonna be able to play as her in prison though, because I think the screenshots it's like she has like it's like she's in the prison.
At a penitentiary.
I
I
don't
know
know.
some of you wanted me to correct the way I said Leon.
Like they like like I do wanna know how it starts. Like who's the first person we play as when we start? I'm pretty sure you say 5 we started as speaking of Michael, like on that North Yankton. Nice.
Leonida to Leonida, and you guys all let me know that in the comments of our last video. I'll drop a link again to that video, but thank you guys. I've made the correction. And Lucia is not just a wide-eyed immigrant like Nico. She's not a newcomer like Franklin. She is already in the system. She's been caught, she's done time, and now she's out. And how is she out? The official trailer shows her with an electronic ankle monitor on the game's key art. This isn't just a cosmetic detail. This is a narrative leash. Think about that from a gameplay perspective. It's brilliant. It adds a layer of constant crushing pressure that we've never seen before.
Oh, yeah, I
Imagine the
wonder, like, I do, like, how do they play, like, can, like, at moments, can she not leave the house at a certain time? Like, there may be missions, like, she might even, like, freaking cut the thing off, right? Like, bro, this can actually get real
game.
deep,
You can't
bro.
just go on a rampage and flee to the other
Like,
side
I'm
of the
not even,
map
like,
anymore.
I
You might
never
have a
thought I'd be,
curfew. You
like,
might have a home
that's
zone
what
that
I'm
you
saying.
can't leave. It's
That, oh my God, you said, like, when you can't leave the house, like, at all, but then, like, imagine, like, there's, like a mission would force you to leave the house, or like she cut it off and go, bro.
mechanic that
Oh my god,
grounds you in the world and
crazy.
reinforces her desperate situation. She's
It's
not
gonna be
free. She's on
crazy.
probation and one smart move away from being sent back inside.
And then yeah, like yo, like what if like say like she does leave the house and like say there's somebody like always like watching her, like they have to be like it's that person's job to see where she's going.
And this directly fuels her
Like
motivation. She's not a psycho like Trevor. She's not in it just for the thrill. She's a pragmatist. She's calculated and she's trying to achieve the good life. This makes her one of the most compelling protagonists Rockstar's ever written a story about. She has the ambition of CJ, the world weary experience of Nico, and the professional drive of Michael, all wrapped into a brand new package. And
damn,
she's not here to mess around. She's here to win. But then there's this one
nah,
tiny nagging detail in her backstory. The research says her release from prison was sheer luck. Sheer luck. In a Rockstar game, a universe built on satire, conspiracy, and
sheer luck.
backstabbing, there's no such thing as luck. Now, do me a favor and just file that one away for a little bit. We're going to come back to that. So, if Lucia is the anchor, the brains, and the ambition, then who is Jason? On the surface, he looks
Wait, so dang, sheer luck. You think? Oh my god, Jason is an undercover cop. Jason is an undercover cop. Sheer luck. Say oh my gosh, bro, oh my god, sheer luck, right? Jason is an undercover cop. Lucia was in was in prison, right? Or jail, whatever. I don't know what the difference is. But she was locked up, obviously, right? And like say that she was supposed to do like a couple months, right? And then out of sheer luck, she like the guard comes up to her and say, "You're released early," right? Sheer luck. But it's really like Jason's an undercover cop, and 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 like he got a good word, or like he got a good word for her to get out, or or taking some a way out shit. Like remember Leo and Vincent, right? I think I forgot which one is which, but like whatever. I think Leo was the guy. Vincent was the undercover cop, right? Like that went into prison and helped Leo escape prison, and then freaking stabbed him in the back at the end, right? Like you think that's what they doing here? Like like Jason is saying like to a higher up, like he can get Lucia to slip up, right? And then oh my god. But then like thing I always been saying that Lucia betrayed Jason, but you think like she catches on to what he's doing and that's what happens? Yo,
like your typical
I
GTA
cooked,
sidekick,
chat,
the
I
quiet
cooked.
muscle. The dude, Jason is not just some guy Lucia picked up. He is her equal and in many ways her opposite. And that's what makes their dynamic so electric. Let's
Yeah, cause like Jason, like I'm pretty sure we know Jason has a military background. So like, why would he go from military to being like protecting the country to freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would he do that? Like, there's no reason for him to do that. I'm pretty sure this tattoo is like a parachuting squad tattoo. Like, he was part of the military. Like, if somebody's in the military, like they wouldn't leave the military and then become a freaking criminal. Like, what? Like, he has to still work for them in some type of way.
Let's break him down really quick. Fact one, he's a native to Vice City. The research says
And like, yeah, look, yeah, he grew. I mean, he grew up with criminals. But I'm putting why he's a why he's working with local drug dealers. But I'm pretty sure he has a military background. Oh yeah, after a stitch in the army, trying to shake off. Yeah, I mean, like he was. I mean, he grew up with people that was bad, so he tried to get out the bad life and go to the military, the army, and then he found himself in the Keys, where he knows best, working for local drug dealers, local drug runners, and then meeting Lucia could be the best or the worst thing that happened to him. Meeting Lucia could be the best or the worst thing that happened to him. Cause like say he met Lucia and he met Lucia, right? And like he knows that can be the best thing to happen. Cause like he knows how Lucia is probably like already a criminal. Like, Lucia is already a criminal, right? Lucia was she's about that. She's about that life, for real. So she's already a criminal. But she's smart with her work though. She don't do nothing too crazy unless she knows she can get out of it. You know what I mean? So so Jason, me and Lucia could be the best thing to happen to him because if he gets Lucia to do some crazy stuff, like some bad stuff, right? And then he's turning her in. And then it could be the worst thing because say that say like the plan was to get Lucia to do something crazy and then turn her in, but then he actually falls in love with her. And then like the police are turning on them. Oh, that's probably what happens. That's probably what happens. That may be what happens too. Oh my god, I'm really
he
cooking
grew
right
up in
now.
Leonida Keys. So just like Lucia, he's a product of this world. He
Y'all can't
knows the
even say I'm
criminal
not cooking right
underworld.
now.
But, and this is a huge but, he tried to get out. Fact number two, Jason is an army veteran. The research says he
Yes,
enlisted in the
literally,
army to
yes.
try and escape his criminal life. This is a massive character beat. It tells us he had a moral compass. He tried to go straight, and as research says, the effort was ultimately unsuccessful. He's back in Leonida, right back where he started, working for local drug runners. But what about his motivation? This is where the tension with Lucia began. The leaks indicate that Lucia is a driven, pragmatic, and wants to build a good life. Jason, his motivation is described as wanting an easy life. He's weary. He's not an ambitious climber. He's a disillusioned veteran who's just tired. He's tired of the struggle. The leaks describe his meeting with Lucia as a life altering crossroads, a gamble that could be the best or the worst thing
Yeah,
to
bro. See,
ever
look,
happen
I'm cooking, Chad. I'm
to him.
cooking,
Do you see
bro.
the dynamic forming?
Chad, I want y'all to come back to this video. I want y'all to come back to any video I even made, like before GTA 6 come out. Every video I'm talking about GTA 6 on this live channel. I want y'all to come back on what happens. What I'm saying happens, bro.
Here, it's a classic.
Trust,
She's the gas pedal. He might be the
trust.
brakes. She's
I'm
the
not even on the
planner.
map
He's the
yet.
weapon.
I'm not even on
She's
the
building an
map yet.
empire, and he just wants to get out. You can already see and feel that this is 1,000 times more intimate and complex than GTA 5 story mode. We're not juggling three separate plot lines here. We are laser focused on one
Yeah,
single
one,
relationship.
literally one. Like they're both supposed to be together. Well, like I feel like somebody's messing up with somebody's head, bro.
And Rockstar is doing the right
They
thing
they
here.
they
It's
both
making this
messing with each other head, and they both don't know yet. But somebody's gonna figure it out, and then whoever figures it out first makes the final move,
relationship the
bro.
core gameplay. The leaks
That, bro. Oh
also
my god.
reveal something called a dual
Oh
protagonist
my
control mode. This
god.
isn't the GTA 5 system where you switch to another character across town. No, the leaks suggest that during certain robberies and missions, you will be able to control
Play
both
both
Lucia and
characters, yeah.
Jason simultaneously at the exact same time. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited
It's
for
like
it.
it's just like how the starting heist you can switch from like like when they do heists in GTA 5, you can switch from Michael to Franklin to Trevor. At the starting heist, you can switch from Trevor to Michael back to back to back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that. Like they're both in the same area, but you can switch them whenever you
Because
want.
this has all the feels of a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Two
But like I feel like it'll just be more lenient. So like it was options you could switch, but then you have to stay on that character for like the rest of the mission. Um, to the rest of the mission, like you know what I'm saying? Like say you start the mission as Michael, and then you have to end the mission with Franklin. Like Franklin, the one driving somewhere, you have to end it on him. But I feel like since they're both together, like say they both they rob a bank, and then you can either drive with Jason, or let's say Lucia, because I'm pretty sure Lucia is probably gonna be the main driver. Say you drive with Lucia, and then or you can switch to Jason and shoot out the car with Jason, right? And
Two
I feel like
partners against the
that's
world,
that's
a
kind of what it
story
is.
built on trust. And this brings me to my big theory. Rockstar is using that word trust for a very specific reason. They are building it up, making it the foundation of the story, just so they can pull the rug out from under us in the most
Yeah,
devastating
and
way
then
possible. Now, we already know the community is buzzing
somebody's
with
gonna get
betrayal
betrayed,
theories.
guys.
It's so compelling, it's almost too obvious.
Like I don't,
Let's
I hope it's not like that, but like everything is leading up to like that. Like I always say, like I say, listen, this is gonna happen, but I'm just gonna be saying that I don't want it to happen though. Like, but I just feel like I just know what's gonna happen. Like I'm just putting two and two together, bro. Context clues, bro. Like, damn, man. Like I always say, like if it's a happy ending, I will want it to be a happy ending, but I just don't. Nothing is telling me that it's gonna be a happy ending. What that's what I would really want. Like I don't want none of them to die. I don't want nobody to get betrayed. I don't want none of that to happen. But I feel like that's just the only way that they do it. Like, like I feel like
look at
that's
the
just the
case
only way that
against
they do it,
Jason.
bro.
Theory number one,
Like every
Jason is
game
an
ends like
undercover
that.
cop. The evidence from the trailers is damning.
What did I just say? What did I just
Clue
say?
number one. In the trailer, we see a prison guard say to Jason, I've seen you
And
before.
yeah, oh my, I was really gonna bring that up. I seen you here before, and like he's probably like Lucia's probably like right there, and they trying to play it off. You know what I'm saying? Lucia's probably right there trying to play it off, but they know each other on the low. They know each other on the
Not
low.
Lucia, who we know was in prison, Jason. Why would a guard recognize him? Now, clue number two, we
Literally.
hear an older cop say, Us cops, we've got to protect each other.
Like this scene is still like speculative because like I know like GTA games like they like you won't um you won't fucking you won't see what's happening if your character's not there. So they're saying that this is Jason like in this talking to this
In
guy.
the trailer,
I know people thought he was like the main villain of the game, but I don't even know. Like there might not even be a main bad guy. Like the bad guy might literally be Jason and Lucia. And like we just have to pick an option at the end of the game, bro. Oh my god. Or like, oh my god. I wish it was a happy ending to the
immediately
story.
cuts to a shot of Jason in a firefight. That's classic editing, and it's either a deliberate misdirection or a massive clue. And finally, for theory number one, clue number three, fans spotting a tattoo on Jason's arm that resembles a
Yes.
special forces in
What did I say too? I literally brought up the tattoo when, oh my god. But I swear to you, I didn't even watch this video. Like I did not watch this video.
insignia.
I
This
swear to
ties
you.
directly into his army veteran
Bro,
backstory.
so chat, y'all can literally look at the stream the whole if you we watch this stream, day 150. Day 150. You can watch the stream. I did not watch the video at all.
Or it ties into a deep cover law
Day
enforcement
150. I think I said day
operation.
50.
It really does paint a
Literally. I
picture,
got
doesn't it?
seven
A
days to check this
disillusioned
VOD
cop
out.
or federal
As I seen
agent
this video.
embedded in the
I did
Leonida underworld who
not
gets
watch
in
this video
too deep
beforehand.
with his target, Lucia.
Oh
But
my.
what about the other way around? And that brings us to our second theory, that Lucia is the informant. This one is, in my opinion, even more
Wait,
tragic.
what?
Let's go. His target, Lucia, agent embedded into his army veteran
Okay.
backstory, or it ties into a deep cover law enforcement operation. It really does paint a picture, doesn't it? A disillusioned cop or federal agent embedded in the Leonida underworld who gets in too deep with his target, Lucia. But
That's what that's what I said. He gets too close. That's literally what I just said.
what about the other way around? And that brings us to our second theory, that Lucia is the informant. This one is, in my opinion, even more tragic. Let's go back
Nah,
to
I
that.
don't think I don't think nah, there's no way Lucia isn't like she isn't doing nothing that she doesn't have to
At
do.
one nagging detail. Clue number one, her release from prison was sheer luck. What if it wasn't? What if the cops or the feds found this smart, ambitious, and cornered woman
Mm.
in the penitentiary and
I mean that could make sense.
offered her a deal? You're facing 20 years, Lucia, but there's this veteran Jason who's working with a drug cartel we want to bust. Get close to him, get us in, and you walk. And then
Mmm. Dang. See, look, I never even thought of that. I never even thought of that.
Then we have clue number 2, the ankle monitor. We all assume it's for probation, right? But what if it's a leash? A way for her handlers to track her, to make sure their informant doesn't run. And finally, with clue number 3, it's all about her motivation. She wants to make smart moves. What's smarter than cutting a deal to get out of prison and then playing both sides to get the money and your freedom? Either theory is the perfect setup for a tragic cinematic story.
Damn. But I don't think it goes like this though. It makes sense, but I don't think it goes like
And
this.
for most of my time researching this, I was convinced. One of them is for sure a rat. It's the Departed in Vice City.
Yeah,
Going to be a
well,
gut
one of
punch.
them
But
has to
then
be.
I just couldn't stop thinking about Red Dead Redemption 2. I kept thinking about Arthur Morgan. Now I have to give you a huge spoiler warning. If you have not played Red Dead 2, this next part will ruin the experience for you. So please skip ahead.
Yeah, Chad, if I haven't played Red Dead 2, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead.
What made that
I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds. Go ahead. Skip ahead right now. Red Dead 2 is a great game. I actually want to replay Red Dead 2. Yeah, I feel like when I played it, I kind of speed ran it, and I never really got in deep with the story. Might play it again on some solo shit. I would do it for YouTube, but on some solo shit. Solo.
that story a masterpiece? It wasn't a big, shocking plot twist. It wasn't a gotcha moment. The betrayal of Micah Bell was obvious from a mile away. The true power of Red Dead 2 was the slow, agonizing, emotional betrayal. It was Arthur's slow burn realization that his father figure, Dutch, had lost his mind. It was the fracturing of a family. It was a tragedy, not a mystery. Now look, we all know Rockstar has matured. Their storytelling is more sophisticated than a simple, I was a cop all along twist. And the leaks themselves hint at this. It says, and I quote, while the undercover cop theory is compelling, it may function as a calculated misdirection. A straightforward reveal would risk undermining this theme of trust, transforming the story into one of mere deception rather than a complex exploration of loyalty. And here is my unique take. Here is the betrayal I believe is actually coming. The betrayer isn't the law, it's their ambition. The conflict isn't going to be Lucia versus Jason or cop versus robber. It's going to be Lucia and Jason, the couple, versus Lucia and Jason, the criminals. Just think about it for a second. This is the real Bonnie and Clyde story. Their legend wasn't just about their crimes. It was that they were passionately in love. Their downfall was their inability to separate their love from their criminal enterprise. This is the story that Rockstar is truly telling. It's not a whodunit type of thing. It's a tragedy. And let's face it, this is going to get real personal and intimate. We are going to spend 50, 60, 70 hours with these two. We're going to rob banks with them. We're going to go on dates. We're going to see them fall
Yeah,
deeper and
Chad. And
deeper in love.
we is gonna get every 50, 60, 70 hours of this gameplay on the main channel, FearMelly. Down in the description below.
While they are climbing the criminal ladder, we're going to trust their bond. In the central conflict of the game, the final choice will be forcing one of them to choose. Will Lucia, the one who's always just wanted to make the right decisions to have the good life she's always dreamed of, or will she have to choose between that and saving Jason? Or will Jason, the weary veteran who's always just wanted an easy life, most likely by deciding to escape, have to choose between finally escaping or his love for Lucia? I personally don't think the betrayal will be a shocking reveal. I think it will be a slow, heartbreaking fracture.
We'll be able to see where the story goes, like on the way to the end of the game. Like it's like we going to know. We going to
Of
know.
their
We
relationship
going
caused
to
by
know.
the very life of crime they are building together. It's the Red Dead 2 philosophy. The
We going to
true
know, Chad.
betrayal will be emotional. It will be one of them choosing the money over the love. And that is a story that will stick with you. That is a story that honors the theme of trust. And that is a story that lives up to the narrative masterpiece of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's not a story about a rat. It's a story about a relationship that gets poisoned. And we'll have a front row seat to watch it all happen and unfold. And it's with this that you can see Rockstar is finally merging its two great parallel philosophies. From Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and GTA 5, they are taking the epic scale, the satirical modern world, the sandbox freedom, and the chaotic high-octane criminal fantasy. And from Red Dead Redemption 2, they're taking the grounded, immersive living world, the deep, consequential gameplay systems, and most importantly, the mature, focused, and emotionally devastating storytelling. I don't think we're going to get 3 fragmented plots again like we did in GTA 5. I think we're getting one laser focused,
They're definitely
intimate
going to be
narrative
together
about two
majority of
people
the
bound
time.
together, trying to survive in a world that wants to tear them apart.
They're
A
obviously
story
going to be
that,
together
for the
majority of the time.
first time, will make their partnership the central mechanic and central conflict all at once. But hey, that's just my take, digging through all the facts and all the theories. The hype, though, as we move towards May 26, 2026, it's absolutely astronomical, and the story mode is at the center of it so far. Now, let me ask you, what kind of story do you want? Are you here for the undercover cop twist, or do you think, like me, that the real betrayal will be far more personal? Let me know your theories in the
Yeah,
comments
I
below.
feel like
And if
it's
you
gonna be far
haven't
more
seen
personal.
the
I
first
mean,
few,
I can see both ways happening. I don't know though. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with any of the things I said down in the comments below. Alright, this is a W video right here. W video right here. Nah, like this dad like made me think of everything in different ways, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. And like some of the stuff I've been saying from the jump, bro. Like, I've been saying from the jump. I have been saying from the jump. So yeah, that's the end of this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.